It's nice to see so many people here. Been fairly well attended throughout the course of the year, certainly for the meetings that I've attended. I'm surprised to be doing this because I thought I was doing here in Antinitus and something was going on in December, but I don't mind it. It's just that it became a little bit of a shock to find myself doing this at this time. So, let's have a look back over the year. First of all, we're going to give thanks to Pauline and Keith, who started the year out as chairman and secretary. Unfortunately, at the end of February, they had to resign due to Pauline's health, and we were then left in a position where we were without a chairman. Rob kindly jumped in and was notionally leader of the he was notionally at the helm, and Charles came in as sort of a communications man and has kept us informed about what's happening there. Terry's continued and looked after the website for us. Debbie has continued to look after the cash, which I think is under Gemma's bed. And
don't tell her that.
And technically we've had a D-Star repeater that was really the work of Alan and Rob and the D-Star people. So those people deserve a round of applause for keeping us going. We have managed to arrive at the end of the year, keeping the meetings going, and we've had some fairly good talks. I think special thanks need to go to Malcolm for continuing the training programme, and for the people who've come round here and opened the boat shed up so that it can be used as an examination centre. And would you like to tell us something about training, Malcolm? I think you've got 2 candidates through this year.
Yes, we've had both Trevor and Iris have both been successful in the foundation examinations and at the foundation course. And I have here, it's our usual practice to present those who have been trained and passed for their foundation licence, present them with a glass which has got their own call sign engraved together with the Eagle and the Eagle radio group. So I'll ask Iris to join me for a moment and we'll make the presentation with the glass to her. Can you come over here? There's only one All I'm hoping, Iris, is that your husband will put you some champagne in that.
You're joking.
Because you know the only place you get champagne, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Iris has champagne and
Strawberry towels.
when she comes for training.
That's very nice.
A big incentive. Gives me a great pleasure, Iris, to present that to you, my dear, on behalf of the Eagle Radio Group, and I hope you have the opportunity to fill it on many occasions. Congratulations on passing your foundation exam.
Let me just check that Nevils got the photo.
Well, first of all, my thanks to you all for this. I can't ever remember winning anything since I was a girl at school, and it's only a few years back, but still, it's a privilege and an honour to receive it from you all. But while you're all sort of looking at me now, there are a few people I would like to mention. And when I decided on this, it was out of the blue. I thought, I don't know what my husband's talking about to me. I'd better study him, and then I can answer him, because I didn't know what he was talking about, which I did. But when I came to do my practical test, I had to go to a certain gentleman's house, and I knocked on the door, and he came to the door, and the first thing he said to me was, "Would you like to go upstairs first?" And I thought, oh, I don't remember that in the foundation lines. It's like, hey, oh.
Part of the
Anyway, I've got to put the record straight. Of course, it was Malcolm's house, and his radio room is upstairs. So, thank you to Malcolm, because he does a good job. So, my thanks to Malcolm. And then there are other people, and one is Charlie. Charles, or Charlie.
Sure.
Well, sure. The time he gives, because he sends to Ofcom for the papers, he then arranges with the caretaker to open the hall. He's then here on the night of the examination for the students. He puts them at ease, tells them what the procedure is, and then after we've done that, he then marks the papers, and he's got to send them back to Ofcom as well. And I think it takes time, and he does that voluntary, so my thanks to Chuck, Charlie, Charles, and also the caretakers who do an important job. They open it for the students, and they're here when it's club night, so my thanks to them as well. And last but not least, my husband, because he was very patient. He did the housework while I was studying, and he did me lots of posters, as Malcolm will tell you. Everywhere in the house there was boards up on cardboard, so I wouldn't forget anything, apart from the bathroom, and it's tiled, so he couldn't put one up there. But he was an inspiration, and he did help me lots, and my thanks to my husband. And then also to David, because David does a marvellous job doing the Eagle, and it's a beautiful trophy for anyone to have, and I think it's a privilege, so thanks to you all.
Well done.